guess where we're at?
We're here in Bonny, Ireland.
So when I travel, I don't always get to spend as much time as I'd like visiting new places. So for this reason, I only ended up having one day to explore Dublin. So join me as I pack in as much as possible into one day in Dublin, Ireland. This restaurant to have a full Irish breakfast, starting of course with Irish breakfast tea. Alright, so now we have our full Irish breakfast, which includes bacon, like back bacon, sausage, blood sausage, tomato, mushroom, sourdough, and eggs. And I've heard that the sourdough is really good. Blood sausage is something you don't see a lot in the States. It's actual blood. Oh my god, it's really good actually.
I know. It's surprising how good it is.
Like really good. So we're just wandering around the Temple Bar area and the Grafton Street area, and we had to stop at the Molly Malone statue, which is a fictional character from a well-known Irish song. So now we're just walking down Grafton Street, which is like the tourist street in Dublin with all the shops. Our next stop is Trinity College, considered one of the most prestigious colleges in Ireland, and it's home to a really beautiful library that contains over 2,000 books and a very famous medieval manuscript from the 9th century called the Book of Kells. Allowed to film or take pictures of the actual Book of Kells, which consists of a few books, but I was able to film displays they had of the different art in the books and the very artistic text. Our next stop was over to the Dublin Castle. Christ Church Cathedral, which is in the heart of what once was medieval Dublin, and this is the oldest medieval church in Dublin. Christ Church Cathedral also has the reputed tomb of Strongbow, a Norman Welsh warlord whose arrival into Ireland marked the beginning of Anglo-Norman involvement in Ireland. He also has a cider named after him, which is pretty delicious. more curious and interesting artifacts they have here in the crypt of the Christ Church Cathedral is this mummified cat and mouse that were stuck in one of the organ pipes, and through the unique airflow and conditions in the pipe they got mummified, and it's believed that the cat was chasing the rat. Next stop is St. Patrick's Cathedral, which is where the patron saint of Ireland baptized many Dubliners and converted them to Anglican Christianity. And this is also where you can find the author of Gulliver's Travels buried. We have less than 2 hours before the Guinness Storehouse closes, but we saw some sweets in a window and we had to stop and grab them because we're hungry, so got some cakes. Very moist and delicious. The Guinness Storehouse cost 25 euros to visit without a reservation, and at first I thought that was pretty pricey, but in the end I thought it was worth it. Going through the self-guided tour of the Guinness Storehouse is like going through a modern art museum, and it has a number of fun activities and entertainment. Was the tasting room, where you get to smell the different aromas in the beer individually and you learn how to properly taste the beer. They also allowed me to ring the bell to celebrate our newfound tasting knowledge.
Good stuff! Congratulations, you're all Guinness tasting experts. Well done!
There's a room in the storehouse where you can exchange the drink ticket that comes with your admission for a flight of beers, and in this room they have tastings at certain hours that include entertainment, which include traditional Irish dance. Exchange our drink ticket for Guinness Academy, where you learn how to pour a Guinness pint, which is a little more complex than pouring your average pint of beer. It involves a 2-stage pour process that has settling time in the middle. And for an extra 5.5 euros, you can get a pint of Guinness with your face printed on it. Of the Guinness Storehouse is a gravity bar where they have a beautiful view of Dublin. We ended our Dublin day at a pub in the Temple Bar area of Dublin, where I had Guinness beef pie and Jessie had traditional Irish stew. Beef and Guinness pie. It's like a stew with a crust, so delicious. Well, that's it for my day in Dublin, but it's not it for my Ireland travels. So if you like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when new videos are available. Until next time, bye!